Yeah, go ahead.
This is awesome.
I have no idea. I didn't tell you. Well, that's because you were coming here for us. Because of us, I guess. I came in here because we got a paper that said they needed my wife's information from the job. That doesn't matter, but came here for that. My son wanted to record out here, and then they came out and told me that they were calling the police. First Amendment, security. The other that is public place. Yeah. So I mean, I have no idea why they called. That would your dispatch would say, are they outside? Yes. Public area? Yes. Why are you calling me? And hang up on them because he's not doing a crime. That'd be like me calling because someone's ordering a McDonald's.
Right. This is their property, right?
Yes.
So if you want to be able to record, you need over there.
Right. I'm not, well, I guess I am recording, but I'm just recording because y'all came up.
That's great. So are we. High definition, man.
Right, exactly. And
I just, you look, you know what I mean?
don't take the picture.
Well,
How's we gonna look at it?
First Amendment activity cannot be deemed suspicious. You're carrying a gun. Be suspicious. Please talk to him.
okay.
I'm also an authority figure.
Right, but it's the same thing. Even if I had my concealed handgun license and I was carrying a gun.
Which you, in Texas, as long as you have your
Right, exactly.
license to carry, you're legal.
Right.
It's all good.
But that would be like someone carrying and someone calling the police because someone's carrying a weapon.
But you also have to take into consideration government-owned or government-run buildings. Most of those places prohibit
From
people.
inside. The Department of Homeland Security in 2010 posted a memo that said, from a public accessible area, we are allowed to record any federal, state, whatever building. I can go to a military base. As long as I'm outside the military base on public property, I can record it. That was in 2010. So, I mean,
I'm just trying to understand what about this place is so intriguing that you want to record.
honestly, this right here.
So you just
No.
do this to get a reaction so we come out and talk to you.
No, it's not really for a reaction. It's the fact that we're allowed to do this and people flip out about it.
I'm not flipping.
I know.
about it.
No, they're not you.
Most people do. Most cops.
Right.
A lot of
Flipping out
cops.
about it. So,
Are y'all just trying to make YouTube?
Yeah.
Make us YouTube
Well,
famous?
he was
I am.
on
I am.
Come on, be
I
honest
am.
with me.
I
Be
am.
honest with me.
he wasn't
I am.
the YouTube star.
His first video, he got 1,000 views. So
But it was for a woman who left her kids in the car.
Now that's a legitimate.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
my hat's off to you on that.
Yep.
Because that's only evidence for us to show that that person was being negligent
Oh,
and
yeah.
leaving a child
Yep.
unattended in a motor vehicle. So hey,
Yeah,
I
but
applaud you for that.
I
man.
wasn't into like recording and stuff like this until he showed me the First Amendment.
Right.
Right, and it's really just because people want to overstep their authority and boundaries on things,
Right.
and they shouldn't. I mean, it's nothing against DHS or anybody up here. We've been to your police department. We did there. We talked to a judge. I can't remember his name. Younger looking guy.
Seifert?
Seifert. I want to say Seifert, but that wasn't it. And
He gets a little upset when you.
yes,
Yeah.
he's a judge, so. But we've been to the sheriff's department here. We're planning on hitting the courthouse. I don't know when. Whitesboro. I've done Whitesboro. Who wants to do
So
Whitesboro?
it sounds to me like you guys are doing a video documentation.
Yeah.
A documentary tape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for all pretty much Texas, pretty much, maybe.
But it's,
Maybe all
it's
of
really
Texas.
Just to kind of see
See how they
things-
react and how
I mean,
they want to react or
Right.
how.
it's nothing. We're not trying to I have a qualm against the office here just because
What kind of issue do you have?
they repeatedly mess up my wife is on medication and all that, and they repeatedly mess up. Like I said, they said that she'd be working at Windstar when she already turned in paper that she no longer worked there. Now they're telling us that, well, we need paper from, well, she worked at Dollar General from like May till now. She hasn't worked at Dollar General for the past 3 years. I mean, it's something continuously going on up here. I mean, it's to the point where when we had our case reviewed.
What was your case of?
Oh, no, I mean, every so many months or so many years they review your case, make sure everything's still in order.
But no, that's what I'm asking. What was the original case of?
Oh, it was not DHS, food stamp office.
Oh, the food stamp
Food
office.
stamp, Medicaid,
Okay.
all that. No. These are mine. I have 15 years, straight mine. So, they're always messing up. Matter of fact, when they review the case, they send it to Austin to have the Austin people look at it, because these people, we put so many complaints in, and this will be another complaint we put in.
So basically, from what it sounds like, you're wanting to video record your interactions with this office so you can show them.
Actually, I was coming up here for this. He asked, can I go outside and record?
Right.
Sure. I'm in here doing this.
Right. Now, I want you guys to think about something. Just playing devil's advocate here. Put yourself in our shoes. Okay? You're a certified peace officer. Okay? You get a report of suspicious activity. As you arrive at this situation. Now, as a police officer who is trained into know the law, know what he's doing, know where he can and cannot be,
right,
things like that. If you drove up and saw somebody standing outside with a camera, just kind of videotaping his deal, how would you respond?
Honestly, if knowing it's completely legal, I would have just kept driving, waved at you and kept driving.
I would have at least stopped and gave him a bottle of water.
I mean, knowing it's completely legal, there's nothing that can be done.
So even though the Supreme Court says a person in a place that appears to be suspicious based on mere suspicion, you wouldn't stop and ask what's going on?
Maybe, but knowing when you come up, it said you cannot deem a public, First Amendment right suspicious.
You're absolutely right. But given the circumstances, location, you have reasonable suspicion.
Yeah,
that turns into probable cause. And obviously, from what I see, you guys are just up here videotaping. You're not causing any problems.
Right.
You're not yelling at people. You're not doing any immediate breaches of the peace. You haven't threatened anybody.
No, I haven't even talked to anybody. Unless someone talks to me, I don't even really talk.
I with the guy there just because I'm just so aggravated having to constantly come up
here.
You're
frustrated with what's going on, and you're frustrated with the system.
That has nothing to do with this part of it.
Right. I can understand your frustration with the system. Even as a peace officer, we get frustrated with the system.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that's how the system works. That's how there's always room for improvements with anything.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do, improve their...
Okay. Now, she is suspicious because she's recording, correct? And she's recording from a state facility area, correct? So what do we do about that?
Like you just told me.